Hello and welcome. Oh, I'm so excited to be live with you here. We're going to be doing another self-love coach interview. I love to do these interviews with you here because it's an amazing opportunity to hear what some of the graduates and trainees from our self-love coach certification are doing. If you don't know, hi everyone, welcome. If you aren't aware, I started a self-love coach certification course back in 2020 that is internationally accredited. Now we've had over 400 people go through this program, which is wild to me. And we continue to have such incredible human beings come through. Hi, everyone. So today I get to bring on one of our graduates, Janay, and here we go. Let me bring you in. And Janay and I are to learn about what brings different people to self-love, how they work through it to receive inspiration yourself. Hi.
Hello.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. You are beautiful, Melanie.
Aw, thank you. So excited for you to be joining me here.
Yes, I'm excited to be here. Always nervous, excited, mixed, and all in
Yeah,
one.
I I think that just means that you care.
Yes,
That's a good thing.
definitely. Very
Yeah.
passionate.
Yeah. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to those who are watching and maybe haven't heard about your work yet?
Okay, well, perfect. Hello, everyone. My name is Janay Morgan. I am a certified self-love coach, and also I am a clinical social worker as well. I recently graduated from the self-love program in July of 2024, and it has been amazing. I started my program. I have two program offerings. I even have a self-love workshop coming up this Saturday via Zoom, but I am really excited about this work. I love this work because I personally went through it, and I definitely want to help other women kind of get to that true place of self-love, self-healing, and tapping into their power because
Oh,
we are very powerful.
I love that. We have so much to talk about. I can't wait to hear more about your workshop. But first, I wanted to hear a little bit about what drew you into wanting to work in self-love and healing, both as a self-love coach and social worker.
Okay, for as I have always known I wanted to be a social worker since I was young, maybe in middle school when it was started to time, well, maybe high school. I'm like, okay, what do I want to do? I'm not really, I like math, but not good at math, not good at sociology, not good at none of those subjects, but I love helping people.
Yeah.
And I think I heard about social work, I read, I said, this is me. So I definitely always had a passion for helping individuals, serving communities. But I think the venture of becoming like a self-love coach, I have always battled with loving my body. So that's something I have went through throughout my life. But I think at the end of 2022, I just felt very unhappy. I felt very like stuck. Financially, I wasn't in a good space. Spiritually, I wasn't in a good space. I felt very purposeless. And I constantly was making bad decisions when it would come to dating. So I was like, I'm just tired. Very, very tired. And especially when I was coming from a space, I was like, but I should be happy. I graduated, I have these degrees, I have my own home. So what am I missing? So that's kind of what made me join like a coaching program, a group. Well, it was a group, and that was the first steps of me truly seeing. I was like, I love me, but why am I keep making these mistakes? So that was kind of like the first steps, and when I really started to work on self forgiveness. What that truly looks like, accepting myself, and that really did tap into so much purpose. And then kind of once I went through that, I said, I want to help women get through this. And I think self-love is definitely the core of just life and also other relationships. And I said, I definitely want to be able to help other women get through this transformation because it was very difficult. I ran from healing so many times. But I was like, it was hard, but it's so worth it.
Yeah. What did it look like or feel like when you were running from healing? What was that experience?
Oh, it was hard. It was very sabotaging behaviors.
Okay.
Like when I started to feel loneliness or guilt or shame, I immediately when it started with relationships, I immediately just called somebody.
Mhm.
Like, oh, let me call somebody. Let me not sit in this aloneness. So it was easy, like that self gratification that I wanted to do
Mhm.
very quickly. I did not want to sit in my emotions at all.
Yeah. So what is that now for you? What is that experience like when you have those emotions rise up?
Now, of course, I think with this journey, it's emotions are not bad. They're just part of that human experience. So that's something that I had to recognize. So now, if any of those uncomfortable emotions come up now, I sit in them.
Yeah.
I process them. I journal about them. Very spiritual, so I pray about it. And also, I look at things. Okay, what do I need now? Do I need some alone time just to process? Do I need to journal? Do I need to hug myself? Do I need to call a support person that will, help me along the journey that I have set for myself? Do I need to watch a funny movie? So I really ask myself, what do I need? And I tap into that. So I'm not doing those self sabotaging behaviors and I'm feeling those
I
feelings.
love that. So now that you've gone through this journey and you not only have your social work background, but you also are a certified self-love coach, who are you really excited to work with and help?
I'm excited to work with women of all ages who are trying to tap back into who they are. I think a lot of times relationships can definitely, in a sense, like destroy our own self image. And make us not recognize ourselves. And that's not just relationships, but life in general. It's very hard. I think I heard this saying, life can either make us bitter or better. And I truly do definitely like believe that in helping women see different perspectives, really just tapping into, like I said, who they are, and like taking that power back, so we can find true purpose. And just love ourselves so we can be better people to love our community. So
Yeah.
definitely just women of all ages.
Yeah, wanting to help them take back their power, reclaim their purpose so they can help themselves and their community.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think it will feel like for somebody who goes through one of your programs at the end? Like, what will their experience and transformation be?
I am hoping that a woman feel very inspired. I know they probably feel very challenged as well because I do want to ask the deep, hard questions,
Mhm.
and get past the surface level. Sometimes we stay on the surface level.
Yeah.
So definitely, I want them to feel challenged. I want them to feel supported, inspired, and ultimately like the expert of themselves for they can truly make all these changes because it's in us. We have everything that we need, and I think sometimes we just need that one person or to kind of help us move through that space to truly, get to that best part of us.
Yeah. What advice would you give to somebody just starting out on their self-love journey?
It's gonna be hard. You're gonna have some challenges.
Yeah.
I think the self gratification, the limited beliefs, being familiar in that unhealed space,
Mhm.
it's gonna feel very scary at first.
Yeah.
But my advice would be if either I think both of them are scary and now that's a new thing I say. Healing is scary, but also staying the same and not getting better or the different results is scary as well. But only one of them will get you in a much better space, and that's healing. So definitely decide to choose healing. You are worth it.
Mhm.
You are definitely worth it. You are beautiful, you're loved, you're worthy just because you didn't have to do anything at all. So definitely investing in yourself. You deserve to feel happy, to feel worthy, to feel all these amazing things that you truly want to feel.
I love
So
that.
stick with it.
Absolutely. What would you call your coaching superpower?
mm, what would I call my coaching superpower? I don't know,
I can tell you what I see. I feel like I mean, you're so, like, your energy is just, it brings people in, and it's simultaneously, I can see how you will simultaneously really nurture people and make people feel so comfortable while also giving them the little
Yeah.
push that they need. It's like you're like, such loving energy while also being like, but girl, like, here's where you need to go. Like, I feel like you have a really amazing balance of compassion and gentleness while also being able to challenge people. And that feels like a superpower to me.
Yes. Well, I agree with all those things, Melanie.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I think yes, I truly do want to be able, like you said, to help people dig deeper,
Yeah.
for they can make that transformation. But also doing it with gentleness as well, because it's what people always say is not what you say, is how you say it. So making sure that they know it's coming from love, it's coming from support, it's coming for I'm your biggest cheerleader. I want the best for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I really feel that. Um, so tell me about your workshop on Saturday.
And so my workshop on Saturday, I'm really excited about it. It is I'm doing the self love roadmap. It's just moving through that roadmap. I'm having a small intimate group, no more than 10 ladies, so I have a few spots left. So we can really just talk about what those things actually look like. What does self forgiveness look like? What does self acceptance look like? And really just getting them started on this journey of self love, because many people say, "Oh, self love. I love myself." Of course, but also there are some steps where you making sabotaging decisions, right? You have a lot of limited beliefs, and both of those things can still exist. So I'm helping them get to those other parts of what truly forgiving themselves, accepting themselves, and manifesting that life that they do want.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really excited about it. Like I said, it's just going to be a small, intimate space for I can really provide community, for provide a safe space where we can kind of start talking about those steps together, and you know what they can do to really start this journey of self-love.
So it seems like it'll be a really nice mix of education on certain self-love tools and our self-love protocol that we
Yeah.
use in the roadmap, but also the, like, individualized support
Yes,
coaching. Yeah. That
exactly.
sounds great. I'm so excited. What can people expect to, when they leave the workshop, what do you think they'll be leaving with emotionally? How will they feel?
um I think that they will have a mixture of emotions. I think we'll get deep where in we're gonna get deep. That's the first thing. So definitely gonna have a mix of emotions, but also before they leave, I think it's gonna really, they're gonna probably feel like sad maybe because these are some things that have been new to them. Um, they're going to kind of those feeling we talk about forgiveness, that shame may kind of come up as well, but also in that self acceptance where they know that it's okay. This is challenging, but I can do it. I am worthy of doing this work to get to that best part of me. So I think it's going to be a range of emotions, but also they're going to feel supported and inspired to kind of continue to do this work. So that is my hopes, for this workshop, and letting them know that you're not, and also that you're not alone. Many people are kind of struggling with some of the same things that you're struggling with, but there are tools out there, so where they feel supported and not alone
Yeah.
and empowered. Yes.
I love that. Yeah, when the stuff comes up around like doing the self-forgiveness and self-acceptance work, which can be really heavy, like it can bring up some of that sadness or shame or whatever, but it's stuff that was already there. It's not like
Yes.
new things. It's just that you're actually paying attention to it for the first time so that you can heal it, but that can create a really big sense of relief. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, finally I can talk about this. Finally somebody sees me.
Yes.
Finally, like I'm able to work on this, and people realizing like, wow, I've been stuffing this down for longer than I thought I was, and so
Yes.
I imagine that along with everything you're saying, like people will have a sense of relief of being able to actually be with themselves for the first time.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. That. Like, oh, it's out.
Yeah,
No more hiding
definitely.
it. Yes, I accepted this. I'm embracing it, so no one can throw this back in my face. I think that's a big part. It's so powerful. Like, I own this. I worked through this.
Yeah.
I'm better now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so amazing. Nobody can throw this back in my face. That's like
Yeah.
really empowering because then if you know your wounding and you know your triggers, and there are people in
Yeah.
your life who maybe also know that, who've weaponized it, it doesn't work anymore on you.
Exactly.
You're so
Exactly.
protected. Yeah. I love that point. Wow. Is there anything else you want to share about your offerings and what you're creating?
Currently, right now, I have two programs. I have a 3 month and I have a 6 month program for this self love awakening. That's what I kind of call it, because we're awakening is either you're reawakening to things that you felt like you have lost, but creating a new you in a sense, or we're just awakening some things that have always been there, and
Mhm.
now you finally get to embrace them. So currently, those are my two programs, and that's one-on-one coaching with me. And majority of the months, like my 3 months, the first 2 months I'm meeting weekly, the last month is bi-weekly, and that's kind of the same for my 6 months. The first 4 months meeting weekly, the second two meeting bi-weekly. So we have one-on-one coaching sessions for 60 minutes, in between like support as well, to kind of work through like individualized like journal prompts, all of that, making sure that it is personalized for that particular client that I'm working with. Nothing is
Amazing.
cookie cutter approach.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
everything's individualized.
Yes.
So powerful. Well, I hope that everybody checks you out. If anybody watching live has any questions, now is the time before we wrap up. Is there anything else, Janay, that you want to share with the community or those who might be watching?
Mm, let me see. Um, I just like this work is amazing. Like I said, it can be very, very scary, but it's so empowering. Once you do tap into like self-love, you will definitely be able to see how not just your relationship with self is, but with everybody around you kind of grows, or even you cut off some things because you realize that no longer serves you, and it's okay to change your mind when something no longer serves you. So definitely this work is amazing, and invest in yourself. You are
Yeah.
worth it. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, I
And
just,
also, I love Melanie, y'all. She is amazing. This coaching program is amazing as well. So much support, so much resources and tools. Like I said, I am a social worker, so I had a lot of tools already to kind of start this work. But this was an amazing investment for not just myself, because I went through the self love journey again with this program, and it was amazing. So definitely this group, Melanie is amazing. So thank you so much. Always gonna give you your flowers because you
oh,
deserve.
You're so sweet. I receive that. Thank you. And it's been so lovely to just sit with you and hear more about your offerings and be able to share this with the community. And I hope that folks get really excited about this workshop that you're doing and your programs. So many amazing offerings that you have. And I know you're so generous in what you're creating for people. And it's going to be incredible for those who get to be part of it.
Thank you so much.
Course. Well, keep me updated on everything. And thanks so much for joining me live today. Great
Thank
job.
you. Thank you for having me.
I'll see you soon. All
Bye.
right. Bye, everyone. Bye, Janay.